If you could return, don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I'm sure I'm not being rude, but it's just your attitude, and it's tearing me apart, and it's ruining every day. Oh, I swore I would be true, and honey, so do you. So why were you holding her hand? Is it just the way we stand? Were you lying all the time? Was it just a game to you? But I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? Oh, I thought the world of you. I thought nothing could go wrong, but I was wrong. I was wrong. If you could get by, trying not to lie.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode. Today we are doing a training simulation run for the BPN Survive the Night 50 miler. This past Sunday, I moved back to Maryland. As you can see, lots of nature behind me. We're actually at a state park. So we are at Rocky Gap State Park right now. This is literally perfect for a training run. When you think about the BPN 50 mile ultra, it's going to be 10 5-mile loops. So it's just a 50-mile race as fast as you can. Some people have reached out to me thinking I got in the Go One More Ultra, which is a last man standing format. So this is not that. This is a 50-mile race as fast as you can. If you come top 2, you do get an automatic bid into the BPN Go One More Ultra, which is that last standing format. So today's training run is all about practicing nutrition, training my gut, and training some faster paces on the trail, because up until this point, I haven't really had any trail access. But now living in Maryland, up in the mountains, I'm in like tip-top Northwest Maryland, in Cumberland, Maryland. So tons of trail access here. I'm gonna get a lot of trail work, which I'm super excited about. But we're gonna be practicing race day nutrition. We're rocking with Nike Pegasus trail shoes. These are actually like 2 years old, but they only have like 60 miles on them. My last 50-mile race I did was the Hellhole 50 in South Carolina. I wore these. It's pretty much the only time I've ever wore these. So still a lot of miles to be done on these. And I just ordered some new trail shoes as well that I'll show you guys when they come in. But yeah, I am super stoked for today's training run. Really gonna see how my gut handles all this nutrition. You guys saw what I ate beforehand, and I want to pull up some data so I can show you guys kind of what I take in before this kind of training run, and then also what I'm going to be taking in during. So I use Training Peaks to plan all my runs. I'm coaching myself right now for this prep, so I took a bunch of notes on my Training Peaks. Just holds me accountable, especially nutritionally. So coming into the run, before the run even started, so up until this point, I've taken in 137 grams of carbs and almost 1,200 milligrams of sodium. During the run, this is going to be per loop. I'm going to do a BPN Go Gel every 30 minutes. So one of these has, 24 grams of carbs and 110 milligrams of sodium. And then I'm going to have a bottle with 2 scoops of Tailwind every loop as well. That's going to give me 50 grams of carbs and 620 milligrams of sodium. I didn't want to just use my entire bag of Tailwind for this run. I'm going to have to get a lot more Tailwind for this training. So for the last loop, instead of Tailwind, I'm going to bring or take the banana or eat the banana before I start that last loop. So today we are doing 4 5-mile loops. So that's 20 miles. I'm going to repeat this 4 times. 2 miles easy, keeping my heart rate in zone 2, and then 3 miles at a 7-minute to 7:20 pace. We'll see about that pace. Ideally, that's what I hold, but I haven't ran this trail in a while, and I'm not sure like the technicality of it. I know it's not that technical, but there is a few technical parts. So we'll see about that pace. If that pace becomes not realistic, I'll up it a little bit. But that's the goal going into it. Because again, for this 50 miler, guys, I'm not really trying to just go and run 50 miles. I'm trying to compete. And in order to do that, all of these small details matter. So I'm going to get started warming up because me and Gabby are going to DC tonight for a Lumineers concert. So I'm on borrowed time here. This should take me 2 hours, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 45 minutes in that ballpark. But again, we're kind of going into this blind because I haven't ran this trail in a while, but it's what training is all about. You do these things in training so you don't worry about it in race day. Another thing is the BPN Survive the Night race, obviously at night. I wanted to do this training run at night, but again, I just don't know this trail that well. So I decided to do it in the morning. I'm going to get a feel for the trail, and then I'm going to be running at night definitely a lot. Just got my headlamp, so that's going to be exciting. I've never done a race at night, except for my 100 miler. We obviously went through the night, but it was in a track with lights. So I've never done a trail race through the night, which is going to be really exciting. But yeah, let's warm up. All right, we're getting started in 5 minutes. Literally started raining. If you guys watch this channel, I mean, literally every time I do a big workout, it starts raining. So our goal today is to not get hurt on this trail. Last 50-mile race I did, afterwards, I came in 3rd place in the Hellhole 50-mile ultra in Charleston, South Carolina 2 years ago. My knees and my ankles were cooked because I just didn't run on trails in Charleston a lot. So I just got to get my body used to trails, which is why I kind of like am going at today with a grain of salt, like pace wise. We'll see. Like I said, I just don't want to get injured on this trail, and I want to get my body used to it. So yeah, I want to show you guys this setup though, because this setup for a training simulation run is elite. So I got my Go Gels in my pocket. I got this one for the last loop. These are bottles of Tailwind. I'm gonna bring this on the first loop, and I can come by here, toss this in, and grab another one on second loop. So this is the trailhead right here. So that's the trailhead, car right here, and then over here we got a porta-john, which could be the difference having that close. So yeah, pretty elite setup here for a training simulation run. It should be a good one. And this setup, I'm definitely not taking for granted. It being a 5-mile loop, just like the BPN Ultra that I'm running, the 50 miler. This being a 5-mile loop, it's going to be perfect training. So I'm excited for today and to bring you guys along with me. So let's do it. This trail is definitely beautiful. Forgot how nice it was. So I grew up in this area. Actually, done this trail a bunch of times, more walking, because I didn't really run when I grew up here. But I'll tell you what, I don't know if the paces are going to be held, because it's rocky. It's not like super technical, but technical enough where you can't go that fast. Now, like I said, I'm trying not to twist an ankle out here today and get injured, so we'll see. Put my best effort forward towards it, but fun. I love trail running. It's a lot more fun, in my opinion. You feel, ooh, see what I mean? You gotta be careful. All right, this is definitely more technical than I thought. Really good training though, really good training. But as far as the paces go, so again, I had a 2-mile warm up, which I'm almost done. And then I'm supposed to hit 3 miles at a pace, but we'll see. I think from what I remember, here soon the trail gets a little more like runnable.
right now, back there was super technical. Like, it's not anything gruesome, but it's just like rocky, and hitting paces is really not the move unless you're trying to get injured. But let's see what it is up here. But again, I'm just using this as a really good training for going decently quick on a nice trail. So far, so good. It's beautiful out here. Grateful to be out here. And yeah, we're just gonna keep enjoying it. All right, so the trail has definitely gotten less technical, but still not realistic for what I was trying to hold in. I'll be humble and admit that. So that first mile of my paces was a 7:53, which we'll take. I'm gonna try to keep it under like 8:20. A sub 7 hour 50 miler max pace.
Pace low 8:05.
8:18. That's like a 6:55 50 miler. You guys can see I'm tripping. My ankles are definitely not used to this, but that's what these training runs are about. So I feel good. Legs are definitely going to be more fatigued than usual. It's just like different terrain. Obviously different on the ankles, but feeling good all around.
Pace in range 7:20
is a blast.
One lap down. I got a timer on my phone for 2 minutes. Actually, I set it for 3. It's at 2 minutes right now. Give myself 3 minutes in between to restock gels, throw away trash, go to the bathroom, and I might not even need the full time. I think I'm pretty good to go. Crush this bottle of Tailwind, 2 scoops of Tailwind. So we grab a new bottle for this one. Felt pretty good overall. Aerobically, I feel super fit. Like the heat from Charleston training in there just has me like really fit. It's just my legs. Like yesterday I did a workout, a hill sprint workout with 1,200 feet of elevation. So coming off that and just the trail unevenness, it's definitely taking a toll on my legs. This is going to be a tough training run, but that's what it's about. The paces I wanted to hold, like 7 minutes to 7:20, is just not happening on this trail. But I've been holding like under 8. And if I can keep it like under 8:15 today for the quicker intervals, I'll be happy. So, but yeah, lap number 2 about to get underway. I still have 50 seconds left on my rest, but I might go ahead and get started. This is about what being prepared is right here. I'm going to go one more lap without headphones and then probably throw those on. Give me a little boost for the final 10. Got spider webs all over me. But yeah, lap number 2. Let's ride. So something I've been doing on my phone is setting timers for when I need to take gels. Just helps me a lot. Phone will buzz or make a noise and I know exactly when to pop that gel. It just holds me accountable. Whew. There's some sodium burps. But I feel good. I know I still have a while on this training run to go, but stomach's holding up for the most part, which is super encouraging. I'm telling you, nutrition, gut training, it's literally just as big in ultra training as the running. Like you just have to be able to take down a lot of fuel in order to keep going. Think of your body as a car, you know? Like you gotta give it fuel to keep going, especially on these longer ultras like 50, 100, 100 plus. If you don't have your gut trained, you're destined for failure. So, feeling good. I also wanted to flip the camera and show you guys this view. So this lake right here, Lake Habib, and this is Rocky Gap State Park. So this 5-mile loop is just a loop around the lake. Super beautiful. I didn't see anyone on the trail either. I was the only one on the trail.
really hard to take back a gel when you're recording and you got the water bottle in your hand. This area is kind of technical right here. Just gotta watch your step. You know, holding the 7:20 pace right there. So there was a guy on the trail. I told you guys there's been no one else out here. I see a guy in front of me and I'm like, all right, I'm definitely gonna pass this guy. So I try to yell like 20 feet behind him, give him a little heads up. Bro, he jumped out of his shoes. I felt so bad.
1 mile auto lap 7:54.
7:54. On this terrain, man, feeling good. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Trail etiquette. Do I let him know before? Or do I just run up behind him? Let me know in the comments.
All right, 8:30. We just finished lap number 2. Feeling really, really good, honestly. I got 1:30 left on my rest. I went ahead and I just topped off another thing of Tailwind, 2 scoops of Tailwind gone. Did not like that water bottle at all. And I don't really like this one either. I need to get more of these. This is from Nathan. But I went ahead and poured this into the first one I used. So 2 more scoops of Tailwind. Just took a gel. Again, I've been taking a gel every 30 minutes. Got 2 more in here for this lap. And since we are 10 miles in, I get a little treat this lap. Get to throw on the headphones. So this should give me a little extra boost. Honestly, one takeaway I have from trail running so far on this training run is miles go by quicker because you're just constantly focused on the trail. And if you don't focus on the trail, you're gonna trip. Like you can tell I tripped. This thing's all dirty. But only 1 spill so far. On the quicker intervals, I'm holding around like an 8-minute pace, even lower, honestly. I got gnats all over me. But yeah, loop number 3. We're at 1 hour and 27 minutes right now on the watch. So making good time. Let's go. Loop number 3. Come on.
I just took another spill. Honestly, that one kind of hurt. I hit my big left toe, which my toenail is already not the best on that foot from my 100-miler and just running in general. But it was kind of a nasty fall, to be honest. This is part of the game. I gotta get more trail runs in. Feels pretty good though. I think it's good. I might lose a toenail, but that's all right. I'm about to finish up lap 3. Feeling more confident every loop. This is such good training for the BPN 50-miler. It tells me that the first couple loops are all about getting a feel for the course, getting used to it. And then once you get used to it, you can go a little faster each loop. So, some really good takeaways today.
Set a timer for 3 minutes. Another 2 scoops of Tailwind down the hatch. Feeling really good. One more loop, baby. The legs are most certainly taking a beating, but it's just part of the game. We're gonna go straight water this last loop. Again, I need to get more Tailwind, or else I'd probably go at least 1 more scoop of that. But This water will taste really good after drinking the Tailwind for so long. And then what I'm gonna do is I got one more gel to take. So I got this one. It's my last gel. Taken 4 already. Another one down the hatch. So we're gonna put that back in here. Be one more, and then I'm gonna eat this banana right now. This potassium in the banana will help a lot with cramping too. My legs are feeling it. I'm gonna be really, really sore tomorrow. But overall feel good. Like if I can maintain this nutrition, I'll be in really good shape for the marathon and for the BPN race. The one thing this is doing right now for my marathon is just training my gut. If I can fuel right for the marathon, I know I can run a 250. I know my legs are there. I just have to stay fueled and not bonk. I might bring the shades. It's kind of getting sunny out there. Lap 3, last lap. Let's ride, baby. Come on.
Just finished up the last quicker interval. The legs are definitely beat up, but that was a crazy good session. Like huge, another big brick stacked. A lot of technical work, trail work. Nutrition was huge today. Worked out so well. I'm just pumped about that. I'm stoked. So it's a little bit over 5 mile loop. So I'm just finishing this out easy. Back to the car. And we got to get out of here.
Whoo! What a freaking day out here. That was a massive brick stacked. Another very successful training run. So 21 miles on the day, 21.09, 150 average heart rate, which I'm actually pretty proud of considering this was brand new terrain. There definitely was a little bit of elevation. 809 average pace. So for the intervals, again, I had 4 intervals of 3 miles that I was trying to hold the pace I want to hold for the BPN Ultra. So really for me, that was for this run. It started at I was going to try to hold a 720, but just for this terrain, it was not possible. But I switched that to a 740 to 810. And I held for the first 3 miles, 741. Then for the second, 754. Third, 741. Fourth, 802 for an average of 749 for 12 miles total. So I'm really pumped about that. Another really big win for this training run is that I pretty much got 3 hours of time on feet, 251. And next weekend, I have a time on feet training run of 5 hours. This volume, I promise you, it's going to translate really good to my marathon. The only issue I've ever had with marathons in the past is my feet and legs getting tired from just not having that time on feet training. I think it's a really underestimated part of marathon training and definitely ultra marathon training. So I'm just learning from my mistakes in the past, trying some new things, and I'm feeling really good. I'm really feeling the fitness starting to stack. Man. Let's go. Let's go. Another big, huge win was nutrition. Nutrition was absolutely dialed. So yeah, I felt really good there. And I got to go eat, and then me and Gabby are going to a Lumineers concert tonight in DC. So we got a 2-hour drive ahead of us. Definitely going to stretch out before then. But yeah, just massive, massive brick stack today. Come on. What a day. What a day.